Barnes and Leslie, we are your Morning X. Hey, what was your first concert? I want to get into that topic because there's so many coming, and so many of my friends' kids are starting to go to their first concerts. And I know this because they're asking me for tickets. So what was your first one? 470-741-4999. I bet there are some interesting answers, and I want to get you two also as well.
Sure. Hey, you know, when one just isn't enough, you got to double it. I'm talking about Pearl Jam. We have a second suite. Yes, a second suite to that sold-out show, April 29th at State Farm Arena. Pearl Jam. All you have to do is listen to the Pearl Jam double play throughout the day on The Steve Show, Will Pendarvis this afternoon, Jill tonight. When you hear two Pearl Jam songs played back-to-back, that's going to be when you can call in to get into the suite, all from Solomon Brothers Diamond VIP Jewelers.
All right, so what was your first concert ever? And that, I used to keep a board of all my tickets and picks that I got from being down, because I was always like, I would go hours and hours and hours before just to get on the front barricade. You know, like, I mean, we're talking hair metal 80s into the rock and...
Yeah, were you a pit guy?
Oh, hell yeah. I'd stay down there for like overnight just to get up on the, middle front. My first concert was Black Sabbath with Van Halen opening.
Oh, wow.
In 1979.
Whoa.
See, I wish I had seen... I had this Black Sabbath period. I never got to see them.
I was seeing them not even really knowing what I was seeing.
Yeah.
But a Van Halen, I have very hazy memories of it. But that was a pretty cool one. Crash, what was your first one?
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it was Boston with Foreigner.
Ooh.
And I want to say like UFO or something.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Man, Boston and Foreigner, that's a big tour.
Yeah. No, it was huge. It was down at the Orange Bowl, if I remember correctly.
And mine was before Van Halen was, anything. So it wasn't like it was a big deal. It was just some band named Van Halen.
Right.
You were talking about saving the stubs, Barnes. It's so funny now to look back, because I have a box of them, how cheap the shows were.
The prices?
$19.99.
1950, yeah.
My mom took us, I thought I told this story years ago, my mom took us to see the Stones.
Wow.
When I was like a teen, and I think, and Stevie Wonder opened. It was like 70s, somewhere in the 70s, but can you imagine that being your first concert now that I look back? It's pretty crazy.
Stones and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder opened.
My dad took me to attempt to go see Elvis.
What?
And we didn't get in. This was in Louisiana. I lived there for a blip. And I just remember I was young. I must have been 6 or 7. I remember going and I remember seeing the marquee, but we didn't get in.
Can you imagine if you'd seen Elvis?
I wouldn't even... what year did Elvis die? Like
75, I think? No?
Like 78?
Oh, was it 78?
It was late 70s, right?
77.
Yeah, he was 42.
It was definitely probably Fat Elvis days. Probably maybe a few years before that. I couldn't have been that old.
You remember going, but you guys didn't get in?
I remember the marquee as vivid as can be, but I did not go. We did not go in. So I don't know if he was just going to go, hey, Elvis Presley is here. Because, think about it. He was the biggest thing at that time.
Yeah, of course.
So what was your first concert? 470-741-4999. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Chris.
Chris, what was your first concert?
Johnny Cash.
Wow.
Ooh, Johnny Cash where?
Man in Black.
It's at the Civic Center in Atlanta. I think it was like 1972. I was little.
Wow, Johnny Cash at the Civic Center. I saw an Elvis picture from the Omni in the 70s recently on some social media post.
Yeah.
I just can't picture Elvis playing in Atlanta, but I guess Atlanta at that time, while it wasn't huge, was still kind of a hub for a lot of people coming through, jumping over to Europe, like airwise.
Barnes, didn't you and me and JB, Jimmy, go and see him at the Roxy, Johnny Cash with June Carter Cash?
We did.
Yeah, I remember that. I think we have a picture somewhere. I know.
Some random thing. Hey, thank you very much for sharing. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was your first concert?
Hey, Morning X, who's this?
Hey, this is Eric. How you doing?
Eric, what was your first concert?
I've never been to one.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, never been to one. I'm only 46 years old, that's all.
46?
That's right.
And you've never been to a concert?
Is there a reason?
I just worked a lot, and take care of our kids myself, so just never really had the time.
Was there ever an almost?
This is the closest thing to it.
What, talking about it?
Yes. Talking to radio, talking about it.
If you could go to a concert, who would you want to see?
I honestly wouldn't have any preference. Just to be able to go would be the experience.
Why don't we send you to Big Day Out? You want to go?
Are you serious? You guys are playing with me.
No, I'm dead serious. Do you want to go see Better Than Ezra, Lit, and we have some other bands we haven't announced yet?
Wow. Yes, I would love that. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Wow.
Not kidding. You've never been to a concert?
Never, not once, not in my life.
You know Barnes will have to talk to him after that to see what the experience was like.
Yeah, don't stray too far afterwards because I want to hear, because I can't imagine being 46 years old, you've not been to live music, period.
Never. Not even a karaoke.
Oh, we're going to change your life, sir.
Where do you live?
Griffin, Georgia.
All right, well, it's going to be in Fayetteville where Big Day Out's going to be, so that's not bad for you.
That's awesome.
You hold on.
Thank you guys so much, Barnes, Leslie.
Absolutely. That you just blew my mind that you've never been to a show.
You guys blew mine right back, so thank you for that.
All right, you hold on. We'll get you squared away, all right? I'm going to put you on hold.
Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great day.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Hold on.
It's crazy, especially knowing how much we all love live music, that he's never been to a concert before.
I wonder if he's ever walked into a bar and there's a guy playing a guitar or something.
Right.
How much have you missed?
He said not even karaoke.
Been working his whole life.
Wow.
Okay, so your first concert. Well, we know his answer. It's about to be Big Day Out. What was yours? 470-741-4999. This is 99X.
This is Woman's Work with Nicole Khalil.
I wish you health, physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, and most definitely spiritual.
Redefining what it means to be doing woman's work.
I would rather have the temporary pain of discomfort than the avoidable pain of regret.
But hear me when I say this. Believe in something. Believe in yourself. That, more than anything, is absolutely woman's work.
This is Woman's Work from Believe. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.